Hi guys, welcome to Thursdays on our collab. This week is story time week, and for my story time, I am choosing to tell a story about the time my house was broken into. So this all started on December 11th. So my mom was going to a Christmas party, and my brother and my sister are at my uncle's house, and it was just me and my mom at my house. And my mom was going to this Christmas party around like 7 o'clock, and my mom was like, do you want to stay home or do you want to go to your aunt's house? And I was like, I'll stay home. I was 15 at the time. I'm 15, so like I can stay home by myself. But then I don't know, like I got this feeling like something wasn't right for me to stay home by myself. So I ended up telling my mom. I was like, never mind, I want to go to my aunt's house. So I get some clothes just in case I have to sleep over there. So I get some clothes. Me and my mom leave. All our lights are off in the house. There's no TVs on, there's nothing on. We left all the lights out in our house. So me and my mom leave at approximately 7 something, around that time. My mom drives me to my aunt's house. She stays there. Wait, rewind. I forgot one of the main parts. Okay, so when we're leaving, I see these group of black boys, and they're walking and they look suspicious. So when we're driving, I was like, why are they over here? Because we know like half the people on our street. So I'm like, why are they over here? Like, they look mad suspicious. They had book bags and they just looked like they were like suspect, you know. So we're like driving past them, and I'm like looking at them to like see their faces, but I didn't get a clear enough image of them. So we drive away from them. My mom drives me to my aunt's house, and we arrived there approximately 7:45. And so I'm there with my aunt's mom, and I'm there with my aunt's 2 boys. So I'm there, I'm like sleeping or whatever. My mom comes back from this Christmas party approximately 11:20. She comes home, she's driving my aunt and my uncle, and they come, and my uncle's drunk. Like, he comes in the house drunk. So he puked in my mom's car. So my mom had to clean all that up. Yeah, they get home. My mom cleans up the throw up from my uncle, and my mom is like, okay, let's leave. So after we are done cleaning up his throw up and everything, saying bye to everyone, we left my aunt's house at around 11:35. So me and my mom are driving back home, and all the while we're driving back home, I'm having this feeling as if like something bad is going to happen or something bad has happened. I just felt like, I don't know, I just felt like something bad was happening or happened. So we're driving home. It takes us approximately 20 minutes to get home from my aunt's house. So we're driving, we pull up to my drive-thru, and my mom pulls in. We first see that my light is on in my room, and as I stated before, all our lights were off in our house. So I'm like, who was in my house? Like, I turned my light off in my room. My mom was like, Bianca, did you leave the light on? I was like, no. She was like, are you sure? I was like, I'm positive. Like, I turned off all the lights in the house. So we're like, okay, whatever, maybe I just forgot to turn it off. But I knew I didn't, but my mom thought I left it on. So my mom opens the garage, and our garage door is wide open, and we're like, okay, like this is getting a little suspect, because for one, we've never ever left our garage door open that leads to the house open, and it was wide open. It wasn't like it was cracked open. It was wide open, like someone was in our house. So my mom's still trying to pull up in the garage. I'm like, skirt, no, you better back out. So like I start crying. I'm like, no, don't go in there. Like, there's for real someone in there. Like, I know, for one, I didn't leave my light on, and for two, we most likely did not leave our garage door open. So we called the police, and we didn't even notice, but we had passed a police car as we were driving in our area. So we call the police. They're like, oh, there's already police dispatched in your area, so we'll see what they're doing. So they told us to go to those police officers, and they were about 3 houses down, 3, 4, 5 houses down. So we go to the cops. They still dispatched another police car, but there's already one there. So we went to the police car that was already at the other house, and we talked to them, and they were like, what's the problem, la-di-da, and we told them or whatever. So they were like, okay, we'll get in our car and drive us to your house. So we drive them to our house, and they automatically pull out guns like before they go in. So they pull out their guns, they're going in the house, and I guess they like check the house, and they come back out and they like talk for a minute or two, and then they go back in with their guns drawn, and they checked, I guess they're checking the house again. So they come out, they call my mom. Me and my mom are waiting in the car while they're doing all this. They come out, they call my mom to come out of the car and talk to her. So they basically tell my mom, yeah, our house was broken into. All of our stuff was gone. Not all of it, but like all of our valuable stuff was gone. So they're talking to my mom. I see my mom start crying. So automatically I start crying more because I was already crying. Because I don't like seeing my mom cry. So like I start crying even more. And, like, my mom comes back to the car, and, like, she tells me what happened, blah, blah, blah. So, my mom gets back out of the car, and, sorry, there was something in my eye. What the heck? Okay, so she comes back out of the car. The police, like, take her in the house to show her everything that's happened. Mind you, I'm still in the car. And then, the police, like, they call me in. Our backyard... Our window facing our backyard had a brick thrown through it, like a cinder block. It wasn't a brick. It was like a huge cinder block that you use to make concrete or something. I don't know. But that was thrown through our window. My brother's television was taken. All my brother's stuff was taken because it was obviously boys, because they went in our room and just messed up our underwear, our bras, and our clothes. They didn't take anything. They took my Nintendo DS. And I was really hurt by that because that was something that I cherished because my mom brought that for me. So I was really upset that they took that. And then they took my mom's, all of her jewelries, her diamond ring that my stepdad brought her when they were married, and all the stuff that my great-grandma got my mom. And it was just crazy. And they also tried to take our flat screen TV, but I guess they like couldn't fit that in whatever they had. So they just like broke it. So our flat screen TV was broken. They tested for like footprints and stuff, and they asked me if I knew like what shoe print this belonged to, like if it was Jordan's or whatever. But I didn't know. So after we talked to the police, after everything is like, after we've done talking to them, we call my aunt that I had just left her house. We call her, we go to her house, we pack up some stuff, we stay over there. And yeah, basically that's it. So yeah, it was a scary night. Like I'm glad I got that gut feeling because I don't know what would have happened if I would have stayed home, and I just thank God that I didn't stay home. But yeah, that's the story of the time my house was broken into. I hope you guys enjoyed this story. Make sure you give it a thumbs up and click that subscribe button, and I'll see you next Thursday. Bye guys.